Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast. Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Kicking with your host, Christopher Boykin.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
The Columbus scene, I guess it's some of it is the same. I would say some people, they got groups, they got, solo artists. I'm a solo artist myself, but I have, my own group, you know what I mean? But I'm starting solo first. But I choose to have a different sound, you know what I mean?
Okay.
A lot of people in the Columbus scene, Ohio scene sound the same or, have certain trends they follow, but as far as me, I got my own sound, my own music.
That's what's up. And you're known for your versatility and your acquired taste and your beat selection. The people listen to you, you got a certain sound that you select. How do you choose your beats that kind of fits you and your style? Do you go through a process or it got to have like a certain sound to it?
What I do is I just pick what I know is hard. I pick and choose like beats that I know I can say some stuff on. And then I'm like, yeah, I fuck with this beat.
That's what's
whether
up.
a person mess with this beat or not. Some people say the beats is hard. Some people, they may not like the music, but I'm here to wake the people up. You know what I mean?
Okay. And you're currently promoting Stunna the Mixtape now. We got to talk about this second project. You said it's one of the best projects of 2026. That's already literally putting it out there. What makes this project different from your previous work?
It just makes more of a versatile of what's in at the moment. I have a little bit of a sound of the rappers that they have, this day and age, and then I have a little bit of trap shit. I'm not really a trapper, but I can make some shit sound like some trap music.
That's what's up.
And then I got a little bit of a little bit of R&B and then a little bit of like samples. So it's kind of like a little bit of everything mixed in with my style.
That's what's up. And you got a big rollout for this. A lot of people don't know with a photo shoot before the drop, how important is the visuals for your branding and these music releases that you're coming up, your visual branding?
I mean, the visuals, it kind of makes the mixtape.
I see.
You know what I mean? It makes the mixtape sound better, what they're looking forward to listening to. And I have not only Stunna the Mixtape, while I have this EP coming out. It's called While They Wait.
Okay.
And it's spelled WHYLE instead of WHILE.
Okay, marketing move. And 25 tracks that's a bold move now. That's a lot of music. That's a lot of material. What can fans expect from that? That's a lot of music, Stunna.
Yeah, I mean, you could expect to play it through.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so we're gonna hear some of everything. Just press play, and let it go.
Yeah, it's. I just want to work on my delivery, my flow.
Okay.
When I do record, because sometimes I tend to mess up, and I'm so in a hurry to record 8 songs in 2 hours. So sometimes it'll be like one song that sounds like, oh, she needed to redo that, but she didn't redo that. So I don't want that in this mixtape. I want to be able to take my time and focus and do it right.
That's
to
what's
make
up.
the music sound right, because that's the important thing.
And you've done some non-exclusive features. I think that's definitely worth plugging as well. Connected to some major names like Lil Wayne and Gucci Mane, of course, and of course that's huge. What did those experiences teach you about the industry and how to connect with people in different ways?
That it's not hard to get involved in the industry. You just gotta know the right connections. It's not what you know. Sometimes it's who you know. And I found somehow I found an ad that was sponsored to me, and it was telling me, oh, you got to pay such and such to collab with these folks. And I'm like, okay, they big. One day, if I ever meet people, I can show them, and see what they think about it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. And you also competed in Coast to Coast Live. You know, that's very big. For 50,000 in 2023, one of the highlights. Even though you didn't win, but it was definitely big for you. What did that moment do for your confidence and like your performance skills? That's a big platform as well.
Yeah, I mean, it did a lot. It actually not only showed me, but it showed people that I could do it. You
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
and even though I didn't win, I felt like I put on a good performance for the people. So
Hmm.
I'm able to perform. I'm not shy or I wasn't shy. I don't feel like I messed up. I feel like I could have practiced more,
Hmm.
but I feel like I didn't mess up. I feel like I already did that before. And it was my first show.
Got you. Okay, that's what's up. And just getting your feedback on some things. Of course, you've seen the evolution of hip hop and this the industry temperature right now. How do you think or feel about today's rap scene? You know, compared to what it was a year ago or 2 years ago, especially from your hometown, Ohio. How do you think the people of the industry resonate with your town, your city? Because I know you got a lot of other artists out there like yourself who really putting on for the city. Do you think you guys get enough attention that you deserve?
Um, I don't I feel like well, I'll answer your first question.
Mhm.
Rap has changed.
Mhm.
Nowadays, rappers are streaming and they're not rapping no more. You know,
Ooh,
and
that's good, Stunna. That's big.
that's the thing. People
Okay.
want more of, people get famous now and they want more of attention than they actually want to put out good music. Back then, in the
Uh-huh.
90s and the early 2000s, people were putting out hits after hits after hits,
Uh-huh.
and that's how they became big. Nowadays, people feel like they could put out a hit and just stream the rest of the time, and people feel like they famous. Don't
Mm,
nobody want to hear that. They
mm.
want to hear music. They
They
want
wanna
to
hear
see.
music.
They want to hear what you proven to the industry. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
That's what's up. I like that. You also got a book entitled Low Life Stunner. So you're getting into the literature lane as well too. I like the how you diversify your catalog. How important was it for you to expand into writing this book? What is that journey like for you?
Well, this book was about my life. I had one hell of a life,
Mm,
and it wasn't a bad life. I
hmm.
wouldn't call it a bad life. I really had a good life for real,
Okay.
but there were bad experiences that I encountered,
I see.
and things that I see that a person may not see in their life. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And I just want to write about it and I want to talk about it, but it'll be a twist. I have a book coming out and everybody says the book is better than the movie, but I feel like this movie would be better than the book.
Okay. Any events coming up for you? I know we early in the year, of course, and everything's just kind of really slowly rolling out for you and 2026 being so pivotal for you and your platform. Anything on the horizon, anything on the agenda that we can look forward to?
You can look forward to well, first my rollout for my photo shoot.
Of course. Hmm.
Some nice, I would say some nice music videos. My book coming out around my birthday. I'm just looking forward to doing more shows in the future though. I
Hmm.
don't really have events. I mean, I could do events right now.
Hmm.
There's some events that I see like I'm kind of plugged in with this person,
Okay.
but I don't choose to do it now until I get myself together, because 'cause I'm
Mm,
not gonna sit here and act like I'm picture perfect.
hmm.
There's things that I need to get myself together for before I even think about, stepping into that to the show world,
That's
you
what's
know?
up. Okay, got you. That's what's up. Any collaborations? Are you big on partnerships and sponsorships and collaborations and things of that nature
Yeah,
with other
and
brands?
see
Hmm.
Yeah, and see, I don't mind doing it with people inside my city.
Nice.
It's just that I need to be around people. I need to see people. And if I'm not seeing nobody, and they saying, "Oh, I got features, just
Mhm.
contact this person." I'm not doing that. I gotta
Mm.
see people. I gotta, know people are. But like I said, at the same time, it's also my doing, my
Mhm.
accountability, and going out and meeting these people
That's
as
what's
well.
up. Alright, son, I like to end the episodes off with rapid fire is what I call. All you gotta do is just let me know which one you wanna do. Studio or stage? What do you prefer? Studio or stage?
I like stage.
You like the stage? Okay, why?
The stage,
Mhm.
the studio, anybody can be in the studio,
Okay.
but the stage really shows you like how you really gonna rock out.
I like that. Okay. Bars or beat? Which one? Bars or beat?
Bars.
Bars. Okay. Why the bars? Because let me guess, the lyrics is everything.
Yes, lyrics are everything because you
Okay.
can get a nice fire ass beat, and
Uh-huh.
then a person could be just talking about some bullshit. You be like, "What the fuck? This some good ass beat though."
we too often we hear it all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Last one for you, sir. One word to describe your grind. Literally, one word to describe your grind. Just point blank period.
motivated.
Ooh, there you go. Stunna, it's been dope. It's been a pleasure getting out with you. I appreciate you once again for tapping into stardom. Good answers, by the way, too. Those some good answers. That's what's up. Make sure y'all follow Stunna Kizzy on Instagram, Twitter, and Threads, and stream Stunna the Mixtape on all platforms when it drops. This is Stardom101 Magazine, where purpose meets pressure. Until next time, next week, next episode, different guests. We love you guys. Peace.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom 101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.